The Symbols of Light or Roshni Ke Alam is a poem written by Saki Javed where he talks about all the great people of nation who actually create and build up the nation. The bearer of light, the sign of light, the living symbols of the living nations. They do not pass their days in slumber. They do not extinguish the candles held in their hands. रोशनी के अलम रोशनी के निशां, जिंदा कौमों के जिंदा निशां, अपनी पलकों पे नींदें सजाते नहीं, अपने हाथों की शमें बुझाते नहीं. They break the chains of deep sleep, the living youths of living nations. Even storms are afraid of their courage. They go on spreading from cities to plains. तोड़ देते हैं जंजीर ख्वाबे गरां, जिंदा कौमों के जिंदा जवां. इनकी हिम्मत से डरते हैं तूफान तक, फैल जाते हैं शहरों से मैदान तक. They sound the calls for prayers from desert to desert, the living youths of living nations. They spread the zest of life all around. They rest on the burning flames. जाके देते हैं सहरा बस सहरा आज़ां, जिंदा कौमों के जिंदा जवां. जज्बाए बेकरां आम करते हैं वो, जलते शोलों पे आराम करते हैं वो. They fix firmly the signs of greatness, the living youths of living nations. The sorrows do never break their courage. The sun never sets in their cities. गाड़ देते हैं वो अज़मतों के निशां, जिंदा कौमों के जिंदा जवां. हौसला इनका गम से नहीं टूटता, इनके शहरों में सूरज नहीं डूबता. They move forward like mighty floods, the living youths of living nations. आगे बढ़ते हैं वो मिसले सैले रवां, जिंदा कौमों के जिंदा जवां. By Saki Javed. What does the poet mean by symbols of light? The poet Saki Javed is calling youth of the nation as symbols of light. He believes that they do not just sit and wait for a good time coming, rather they work the whole night with their candles lit. They are the one who break the chains of slaveries, of ignorance, and enlighten the whole nation with a vision of hope and stability. What qualities of the living youth of living nations have been mentioned by the poet? Saki Javed, through this poem, The Symbols of Light, has appreciated the courage and restlessness of the youth of the nation. He has appreciated their abilities and hard work to shatter the chains of slavery and of ignorance. They do not worry even in the face of troubles. They set very high standards and work for it. Even if they have to face lots of opposition, they continue to work. What lesson do we learn from this poem? The poem, The Symbols of Light, written by Saki Javed, tells us that the youth of a living nation is its symbol of light. The poem teaches us that to succeed in life, one has to work hard, untiringly. The poet, through this poem, encourages the youth to work hard, be inquisitive and courageous, to glorify your nation. Right to progress on knowledge is wealth. Knowledge is basic source of progress of human beings on earth. It is due to knowledge that we survive in natural calamities. In current world, education is the source of wealth. Education is knowledge. Someone who has more knowledge will earn more money, will be more respected, and others will have to serve him or her. Wealth is source of respect and peaceful life. In normal life, the same is with knowledge and education. If we are educated, we are respected in society and get good salaries. Therefore, it is very safe to say that knowledge has always been wealth or more than wealth, but in current scenario, the knowledge is much more than wealth. It is power, respect, authority, popularity, and a lot more. Write the summary of poem The Symbol of Light. The symbols of light for a nation are its people, especially those who work hard without caring for their rest and comfort. They keep friendship with light and get freedom from slavery. Even the hardest of the storms cannot stop their expansion. They keep firm faith in God and never let their courage be broken by sorrows.